Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. And I thought this time around, since we're still a little bit holiday-y and Star Wars is around, I wanted to do something that is still in the Star Wars universe. And I saw not so long ago there was this challenge between Porsche and Star Wars, where Porsche designed a spaceship that was supposed to combine several Star Wars fighters. I think it was the X-Wing, the Y-Fighter, and a Porsche car. So design language should come together. And while they did a really cool job, so the spaceship they designed is really nice, really techy, I don't think it really fits the Star Wars universe, to be completely honest with you. And once again, the spaceship looks really cool, but it's just not something that I would see in the Star Wars universe. And there was a YouTube channel, EC Henry, that did a quick, well, not redesign, but just touched up that ship and made it fit the universe more. And I thought that it really made it look like it should in that universe. And yeah, that inspired me to just quickly sketch a ship that might fit the universe. I didn't necessarily want to combine anything. I just wanted to quickly sketch up a ship that might exist in this universe. And my idea was to draw this sort of hauler design that is a little bit bulky, and it doesn't have to be aerodynamic, but that can carry large amounts of cargo with it. And I feel like I had this or similar ideas float around in my head quite often, because I like this idea of having like a front, basically like we have trucks on lorries on the street now. So you have the cabin and the truck in the front, and it just pulls trailers after it. And I like, especially in America, where you have these road trains where one big truck pulls several trailers. And it would be cool in the universe as well, because you don't need a whole ship built around a cargo container. You just can have basically a big engine, put a cabin on it, and that pushes or pulls several containers. And that's also how I wanted to design this ship of mine, to just having like a really strong pulling engine sort of with a compartment, and then you can put many containers behind it with some sort of tractor beam locking system or magnetic locking system. And then I just started sketching it. I didn't really think too much about it. I just knew I want a big engine, one small cockpit, basically thinking a little bit almost like a truck cockpit for driving and also sleeping there, but then no extra anything luxurious, and two big engines. Probably I was a little bit inspired by the Mandalorian ship as well, because I've been watching that one lately. And throughout Star Wars lore, you see these two big engines or three big engines put together also at the end of Star Destroyers and whatnot. And yeah, also as EC Henry says in his video, most of the ships in the Star Wars universe are made to feel old. Also the rolling text in the beginning, a long time ago in a galaxy far away. All these ships, especially in the early, well, not the early, but the original trilogy, they really feel like, they really feel like an older design. Obviously, that is also reinforced by the fact that they were designed in the 80s, late 70s, I think. Sorry, yeah, late 70s, early 80s, and it's just not the design language that we use today. So it does look dated. So I think something that if we want to put something into the Star Wars universe now, we have to think along that now dated sort of design language. And that's what I was sort of trying to go here for, but I feel like I could have gone a little bit more dated. Looking at it, especially from the top view, it also has some influence from the prequel trilogy, which I don't know the ship's name, but there are, especially the first ship, I think it's the Consular class ship that lands in episode 1, that Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon are coming in, that had that 3-engine combination at the end. This reminds me of that a little bit as well, only turned around. But yeah, so I think that is important when you're trying to design ships, especially for this universe, but every universe. Make sure to understand what makes it special, what really makes it fitting in that universe. And I think, yeah, E.C. Henry put it correctly. It's that old feeling that these ships have here. But yeah, I'm not sure this one that I drew here fits necessarily. I think I could have put in more work to make it fit the Star Wars universe better. It's all about those little details that you put in here and there. But I feel it comes close. I'm not comparing it to the work that the Porsche guys did, because they had more time and they had a huge team and they're just better at doing stuff like this than I am. This was really just a fun little project for myself in between seeing that Porsche video and all the Star Wars stuff that is coming out at this period of the year. But yeah, it was just a good little thing, and also it gave me a good idea for the next video, which should be coming soon, to just how easy it is, well, not easy but useful, to take the basic shapes that we learn in industrial design and how we can transform those into spaceships or into anything that we want. And this is going to be my next video, basically. Well, I'm not sure if the next because it's holiday season and whatnot, so I might take a little bit of time off. But yeah, that will be coming up, because this sort of inspired me to do that. And with all that said, there's nothing else left but to wish you happy holidays and have a great time with your families and loved ones, or whoever you decide to spend your holidays with. If you enjoyed this video, you can always hit that like button. Also subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this. And as always, the most important thing is that you guys have a great time. This time around, you also have a great holiday and a happy new year. And see you guys next time. Bye-bye.